Hello, everybody, and welcome back to I don't know how to Stampy used to do his intro. I was trying to do it, but I don't know. I didn't study. I'm not very studious. All right, we got Hollow Knight tier list. Every boss. I don't know. I like tier lists. This is good content. This is like all my subscribers from India. They're gonna be loving this. All right, like they're like Gruz Mother. That's F tier. Like we're just getting. That's actually not that bad. F tier is gonna be like the offensively bad ones, and Gruz Mother's not offensively bad. So I think like D tier. Like False Knight, like that's pretty good for like intro boss. Like he has like 2 attacks, but like it's enough to like somewhat make it still interesting. And like Gruz Mother only got 2 attacks too, but the thing that makes hers worse is she's way easier. Like False Knight, you actually can learn something from fighting him. Like learn how to like maneuver, right? Failed champion. I don't know why they put him here. I thought they were gonna like go in order, but he's really one of the harder bosses in the game, to be honest. But that doesn't really translate to quality, because they just kind of their strategy is just like, I'm just gonna put more projectiles on the screen, and he's gonna do more damage, and then they kind of just did that and called it a day. So like, I mean, you could look at it however you want, but I don't think he's better than the original. And the Brooding Moloch is like horrible. This is one of the worst bosses. He has like 2, 3 attacks or whatever. He just jumps around. He slashes you. You can parry him, but parrying in this game is just stupid. They shouldn't have even done it. It's a horrible mechanic. Uh, but he's really easy though. You can kill him in like 3 shrieks or 3 like 3, what's it called? Spirit Vengefulls. So it's not that hard to do. Vengefly King, same as like Grub's mother. He has 2 attacks and none of them are interesting. But like he does kill Zote though. He can kill Zote, and that's like you're doing a service to yourself if you kill Zote. But I'll move him above Grub's mother, but he stays there though. Massive Moss Charger, Mossy, Hornet Protector. Like definitely okay. Well, the joke's over. Massive Moss Charger is horrible, but no. Hornet Protector is actually a good boss for a couple of reasons. Because she's definitely at that point, she's like the not that she's hard, like you definitely beat her first try, but like she's the one that's like you gotta actually like pay attention. She actually has like a decent amount of attacks, and none of them are like too boring or repetitive. And so I actually think she makes her a good boss. No Eyes does not make for a good boss. It's really annoying, kills the vibe, especially in the Pantheons, and the Pantheons just horrible. So yeah, I think this is fair. The blindness is annoying. The attacks are annoying. The music is annoying. Everything is about this boss is just bad. Same with Marmu or Umu, but not as bad though. Especially if you do it with the version without Coral. I love Coral, but like he does not help the case for this fight. Like, he makes this fight worse in every way. So yeah, Elder Who, you would have to hold me back from putting this guy in F tier. Because like if I like opened the game right now and I fought him again, I'd put him in F tier. But like I think like it's whatever. He could stay here for now. Like he is a terrible boss though. Like don't get it mixed up. But I just don't want to have too many in F tier. And he's not as bad as these two. But he's really bad. Like as a boss, there's nothing good about him. Mantis Lords is S tier though. That's at that point, they're definitely the best boss in the game. Like at the point that you fight them, they're so good. Oh my goodness, they're so good. Like they have like the attacks are like not that many. They have like 3 attacks, but they're so like well made that it like makes up for it. And then like the obviously they have more in the second phase, so it's actually a good boss. Soul Warrior is not. My first playthrough, this was like the worst boss ever. But like on a repeat playthrough, I can no hit this guy like so many times. Like you could put like 4 of them in one room and I still no hit it because they're so easy now. But they were hard the first time. But they're not that bad. They keep you on your toes a little bit. Soul Master is really good, really really good boss. But I'm actually gonna put it in A tier because there's a better version, and that is the Soul Tyrant. The Soul Tyrant actually like improves upon the original, which is what the failed champion should have done for False Knight, but it doesn't. So the Soul Tyrant's actually better. Like the attacks are definitely harder, but they feel more natural to like how the boss should actually be fought. You know, like, and it just makes more sense. Like why would he be this like easy boss? Like he should kind of be hard. Like it's because the original Soul Master, like the only problem is he's a little underwhelming. But like at least the Soul Tyrant's not underwhelming. Watcher Knights is good but not great because it's just like they don't do much, but the idea is kind of cool, and I like you can kill one of them before you even start the fight. There's a lot of cool ideas with them, so I think that's fair. The collector, that's you. Nobody's disagreeing with me. I'm not even gonna elaborate. The the Dung Defender is actually a good boss. There is a better version, so I am gonna put him in A tier though. But he is really good. The soundtrack is great. The fight is great. There's a lot of like you can juggle him in the air. There's a lot of cool things you can do in this with this boss specifically. The White Defender is S tier though. Like they knew what they were doing when they made that. Like he's really like the better version of an already great boss. Fluke Marm is like the worst version of nothing. I mean the entire area of like that area could just honestly not exist as a whole, and I wouldn't like really nothing would change other than Dung Defender. They could leave these guys, but then like just get rid of the flukes, all of them. That would be good. Yeah, this boss is trash. He doesn't even have an attack, or she, I guess. She doesn't even have an attack. Uh, Crystal Guardian, C tier, really really easy. Enraged Guardian, kind of just it's kind of like failed champion where it's like they just made him hard for no reason. So I'm gonna put him like there. I think that's actually fair. Zero is really easy, but he's not like offensive. He's like B. He's like just like he's there, you know. Marmu, that's Trader Lord really good, especially with like you can fight him with cloth or without cloth, and then like he's just a really good boss. The lore, which I don't even normally care about, but like in this case, the lore makes this boss way better. So yeah, this is great. A really good boss. Really pretty hard though for first playthrough, but pretty good. Galeon, one of the most forgettable bosses in the whole game, if we're being honest, but also one of the least offensive of the Dream Warriors. So I'm okay with this. Um, Nosk is interesting. That's really all I can say is that he's interesting, and I put him like B tier because he has some flaws, but he's still like I'm glad he's in the game. Zote the Mighty. This is a joke, but the joke is funnier than like I would rather fight Zote as a joke than every boss below him. So that's where I'd put him. Prince Zote can go like top of C because he's like borderline being decent, but he's not. He's kind of annoying and unpredictable, but not in a good way. Oblawls, this is spam. They just spam. It's not really fun or challenging. It's kind of just lame. Leaves you disappointed. The Tamer. I feel like this is like a decent idea. You only have to kill the. You don't actually. You only have to kill like one of them. I don't remember which one it is, but I think it's like cool, but it is a little bit of missed potential. But like that doesn't mean it's bad though. Markoth is bad. Markoth is like the worst boss in the game. Hornet Sentinel, I actually kind of like a little less than the Protector, but I would still say it's A tier. I don't really think that the attack she gets adds anything. If anything, it just kind of takes away. So I would definitely say that. Hive Knight, pretty good. I actually like the Hive Knight. But I know that might be controversial, but I actually think he's a good boss. I think he's fun. I like, and it's just like cool. It makes the area a little bit more interesting. Gorb does not make anything interesting, but he's Gorb. Ascend with Gorb. So I'm putting Gorb at B tier. Broken Vessel's cool. Broken Vessel's A tier because Lostkin is not. Lostkin was like always one of my lesser liked bosses, especially in the Pantheon. He's just he always kills me in the Pantheon, which is definitely my fault, but like I'm still mentioning it because like it deserves to be like I just don't like him. He's one where it's like he could be everybody's favorite boss and I still wouldn't like him. Like nothing could convince me to like this guy. I just don't. The Hollow Knight, a little overrated. He's not that good to be honest. Like he's B tier, like he's like better than Zero. Better actually he's like top of B tier, but he's not like a boss that's on the same level as like anything above him, to be honest. But like that doesn't make him bad though. But I would definitely say that's like about where he belongs. The Radiant's S tier. I mean, obviously, this makes the entire game worth it. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, this game is like literally 100 out of 10. But like, this is the Radiance. Like, come on, Nightmare King. Oh my god. Oh wait, no, that's not Nightmare King. This is Troop Master Grimm. Still S tier, but like I mean, there's a better version, but like, still, just the Troop Master alone is S tier. So I mean, that I guess that should probably show you how good Nightmare King Grimm is. Nightmare King Grimm is just. In fact, if I could make another tier, because someone like me would have it so that I make another tier. I added a row above. Why did that happen? Oh my goodness, I gotta go changing it. Oh my goodness. There we go. Nightmare King, deserving. Oro and Mado, not deserving. They're really annoying. Like, they're B tier because they're cool and there's like lore, but like that's about it. The Paint Master's awesome though. I would honestly say S tier. I would because they're really cool. I like the Paint Master. I do. I think he's awesome. The boss is actually fun. Sly is not. Sly is like I wanted to enjoy Sly, but I don't like at all. Sisters of Battle. It's good. It's definitely like on the same level as Mantisaurus. It's just to me, it's a little bit like it doesn't really do enough to set it apart that much, but because it really isn't that much harder just by throwing one extra one in. But like, it's a good boss though. It's better. Wing Nosk is somehow they just really made Nosk worse. It's like the bottom of D tier, and then Sly's like the top of D tier. They just gave Nosk wings, but that like ruins the entire fight. So they did that. Pure Vessel. I put him like at the same level as Hollow Knight. Like I'm not really feeling him. I'm not really. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. He a fan. He a fan. He a fan. I'm not. Absolute Radiance. Never fought. So I mean, I'm not gonna rank him if I. Oh crap. Okay. Well, I'll put him next to the Radiance. There we go. That was a little quick list. Didn't really go very in depth, but yeah. Just wanted to get this one out of the way.